There is no better high than love. Venus in Pisces makes the love go round. Have you all been noticing it? Have you all hopefully been feeling it? Maybe just even a little bit. I know that Saturn is in Pisces right now, which has kind of been dampening things. So it hasn't been necessarily the rosiest of Venus and Pisces transits. But, this is a transit that we all look forward to as astrologers because you see a palpable increase of the sharing of love, the sharing of appreciation, the desire to connect. I think I've made more plans with people this month than I have in a really long time. Some of that's due to other reasons, but I just think that Venus in Pisces makes people want to reach out and connect with other people and just like make sure that the other person knows and feels appreciated by you, because it's not every day you have the opportunity to say how you really feel to people. But Venus in Pisces makes a holiday out of it. So I know that some of you had mixed results with the Venus Saturn conjunction leading up to that lunar eclipse on the 25th. And that was a lunar eclipse that brought up a lot of relationship issues for people. So, yeah, I'm sure that there was a lot of big breakthrough moments that some of you had around relationships. Maybe some of them were really positive. I did see people get engaged, as I predicted that we would, did see that. But yeah, I just also heard a lot about people having significant challenges, people breaking up, people realizing I don't feel supported in this situation. We got to make some changes. So I know it wasn't all rosy, but now we're on the other side of that Venus Saturn conjunction. And what we have here is a really beautiful time for Venus right now. So we've got Venus in her exaltation in Pisces, where that moisture, that desire to connect and bring elements together. That's Venus in Pisces. It's very much supported in this sign to just like enmesh a little bit more, to merge together, to embrace, if you will. So what we have right here at the beginning of April is an opportunity to squeeze the most juiciness out of this Venus in Pisces transit as possible. Because as I mentioned, the lead up, the bulk of this Venus and Pisces experience for a lot of people has been curbed a little bit just because of the Saturn experience, the need to think about the structure or the form or the future about something. And Saturn sometimes being like cold and hard and reality check, when Venus and Pisces just wants to be on a cloud. Venus and Pisces just wants to lay in bed all day with the beloved and just not have to worry about looking at a clock or having to be somewhere or even like get out of bed to make breakfast. Just Venus and Pisces just wants to be wrapped up in the moment. Venus and Pisces just wants to connect with that feeling. Like that's the reason, right? Like Venus and Pisces is the reason for life for a lot of people. It's just like that feeling, that elevating feeling of feeling so connected to someone on a soul level that just nothing else matters. I don't know about you, but I live for moments where I can feel that. I just absolutely live for it. And so yeah, with Venus and Pisces, we have more openness to connect with that energy. And here on the 3rd of April, Venus is going to head into a conjunction with boundaryless Neptune. So that is just going to explode that heart right open in all the best ways. So this is about creating opportunities for love, for feeling connected to one another, feeling connected to your big human family, to the planet, to nature, to the clouds, to the divine, to just finding connections with random stuff that just like feels like it speaks to you on a soul level, like feeling connected to a book or some sort of other piece of memorabilia, perhaps from your childhood. So yeah, I mean, this can be a very nostalgic thing. There can be just the way something grabs your attention, it just kind of hits you so deep and produces a sense of elevation for you. That is Venus in Pisces. So I hope you've been experiencing that in some way this season. So this is the last of it though. So we're ending on the juiciest note possible. Right near this Venus-Neptune conjunction, Venus is going to hit her degree of exaltation, which is the 26th degree of Pisces. So that's going to be 25 degrees Pisces and some change. And a lot of people have a lot of questions about, exaltation degree. This is something I, as well as several other astrologers, cover in our courses. So I just talked about this with my students in the Foundations of Astrology course. So if you ever want to take your knowledge of astrology deeper, think about signing up for that course with me. I'll probably offer it again in early 2025. So mark it on your calendar. The next time Venus is in Pisces, she'll be going retrograde. So that's early 2025. So think about it like that. Venus and Pisces connections. So yeah, at maximum exaltation. So this is like this is a place in Pisces where the ancients understood Venus to be the most exalted, where we could get the most out of this transit. So right here, folks, first few days of April, first week of April, we are feeling it. I want you doing things that bring you in the moment. I want you doing things that allow you to be timeless, that allow you to be formless and spaceless, like the things that connect you with the divine, the things that connect you and make you feel like your heart is so big. I know for me, it's just having space with my children without distraction, without having to think about what I have to do later in the day. Like sometimes it's just about eliminating the need to do all the bullshit, right? And just be present and just do activities that spark joy, that spark love. Like I just think about Venus exalted in Pisces is just not wanting to get out of bed and just wanting to stay there with your beloved all day. So yeah, just this could also be a really inspirational time if you're an artist, if you're a musician, if you're in anything like that, or even if you're not. This is just a time of creative inspiration. This is a time when the muses can speak to us. So if you feel like writing, write. Even if you're not a writer, write. If you feel like singing a song, do it. Open up your chest, open up your heart, open up your throat, let it out. This is a time to find elevation, and we do that through love. We do that through opening. And Neptune is a planet that helps us to open. It's important to have boundaries too. We know that. It's important to make sure that we're safe, we're protected, we're grounded, we are thinking critically. But Neptune just says, not today. Let's open it up. Let's see how that feels. Let's not be so guarded today. Unguard your heart today. Open up. Receive, give, love, appreciation. So I want you thinking about that and what activities you can do to support those feelings, because I promise you're going to get so much out of it. So that's a little bit about Venus at the end of Pisces. Next time we chat, we'll be talking about Venus going into Aries. But that is your astrology shot of the day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Thanks so much for tuning in with me today. For more astrology in your world, you can connect with me on all platforms at Astro Catherine. You can also head on over to my website, catherineurban.com, where you can book your next astrology reading. We'll go into depth into your natal chart, your progressions, your profections, your solar return, your transits, and beyond. You can also join my mailing list where you can stay up to date with me on new classes as well as article drops. I look forward to connecting with you, and I'll see you next time.